Back with another reaction. We finna do Baton Rouge most dangerous suburbs, the untold stories of Ascension, Parish. Nigga, Ascension, Parish is not Baton Rouge. What the fuck? Alright, look, I'm gonna tell y'all what Baton Rouge really cut off at. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If your zip not 7805, you ain't really wasn't in that wreck. Like, if you ain't had no business ever in there, like you wasn't doing in there, you ain't go to no football practice, no schools, no none of that, you not really from that wreck. I'm gonna just be all the way real. Because everybody that's really from that wreck know everybody, or they done seen them, or somehow a nigga seen you before, like, that nigga is, I went to school with this nigga. Somebody ain't gotta be the main niggas, but somebody around you gonna know. That dude, I went to school with that dude, this nigga here, this something like here, like, you gonna know something. Somebody gonna know you. Somebody gonna be to see you or something.
We're going to the suburbs. Yeah, we're gonna go to the suburbs again, you hear me?
The only suburbs in Baton Rouge is right there in Sherwood. That's the only suburbs that's in Baton Rouge. And like, you ain't gonna catch no nigga thugging over there. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you got Park Forest. You can say Park Forest kind of the suburbs, but Park Forest a little, I don't know, that bitch kind of a little grimy. Like, that's why all the hoes stay in that wreck, in Park Forest.
Guess where we going at, y'all? Gonzales. I said this.
Man, this is not no motherfucking Baton Rouge, and they not thugging. I think, honestly, I fuck with Gonzales. Don't get it wrong. But I think everybody that came from Gonzales rounded up on that smooth RB page. Somehow, some way. So I wouldn't say they thugs. They just might be, they might just be in the streets with it, you know?
Same thing. But hey, don't get it misconfused. Them back rows in there ragged. Ooh, it's retarded and it's wicked.
Now, Gonzales got buku little parts in their section, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, they have Hillaryville, which is Fullerville, and they got Darrow, you hear me? And they got Perryville.
And Dinosaurville.
Buku little villes, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? And they got more little sections too, you know what I'm saying? And they go dumb. Now, Gonzales had rappers out there like Live Boy School.
And Young Bulldog, RP the Young Bulldog, man.
From out there.
Young Bulldog died! I never knew that. On my life, I ain't never knew that.
Out there like Live Boy School.
And Young Bulldog, RP the Young Bulldog, man.
Young Bulldog came to that wreck. Definitely did.
Out there in that little section too. Y'all should check that boy music out. He a legend out there, real talk. But anyways, it ain't about him, no. It's about some of the young niggas. Yeah, you already know. You know I love them young niggas, man.
And they allegedly have the city.
You know you love them young niggas. Hold on.
Yeah, you already know. You know I love them young niggas, man.
And they allegedly.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
They have the city on fire. I'm talking about juvenile 400 degrees hot. Yeah, now the fives, you know what I'm saying? They big brother is Ash, you know what I'm saying? Ash with the 4GS.
Oh, so that's where Ash from. Ash is from Gonzales. Never knew that.
You hear me? And guess what? They is out, they tipping top. When I say they out there, shit, they stick with me on the store. But guess what? We gotta run their music real quick. So let's get it. With them boys in Baton Rouge, life, the beef with everybody. So the fight, beefing with everybody in the parish, like real life, they beefing with everybody in the parish. They even have smoke with them boys in Baton Rouge, you hear me? Like real life shit, like these niggas. They don't have no picture, you hear me? What really started the beef and all the manager, you know, they been had tension, you know. But they main smoke is with WSQ. Now WSQ, they from Perryville, you hear me?
Now, to make this situation even more complicated, these dudes are cousins to be exact. Like, these dudes real like blood. Yeah, now all this started in 2020.
Yeah, now both sides, they was active. I'm talking about them boys was active, real life. Yeah, you know, sending a couple shots, you know, trying to get a score and that, you know, but they was warming up, you hear me? Like, what the fuck they putting in these bullets? These niggas ain't dying. Get hollow tips!
But in 2022, that's when everything went from bad to worse. I'm talking about, man, everybody in Gonzales was on edge around that bitch. So look, boom, something was going on at a store, you hear me? You know, they was getting into it, and somebody tried to break the fight in.
We are learning
Damn! Somebody did that.
more about a shooting in Gonzales that killed a 17-year-old high school senior.
Detectives say he was trying to break up a fight between two groups and ended up being killed. News 2's Nick.
One nigga trying to break up a fight. Come on, man. The brother, you had to be smarter than that.
Perlin spoke with that detective and has more.
Michael Sylvia, we are told that the teen who was shot and killed was a good person, and many are hurting over his death. It was at this Fuel Smart where 17-year-old Makai Darville was shot and killed in Gonzales. Darville was a senior at Santa Ma High School, and in a statement from the principal, it says, "We are all heartbroken by the tragic loss of this young man."
It's tragic circumstances relative to this.
Police say Darville was driving a group of people who were in an online feud with another group. After a football game, he drove to this Fuel Smart when the other group showed up. A fight started. Stephen Nethkins with the Gonzales police says Darville tried to break up that fight and ended up being shot and killed.
We believe that the individual that was shot was trying to mediate or moderate between the two groups. I think he was just became the target during this mediation.
Nethkins says 3 shots were fired, but Darville was the only one hit. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Nethkins says Darville was a good kid who had a lot of friends and did community work, many even taking to social media to mourn the loss of the 17-year-old. One person saying, "God gained a perfect angel and we lost a..."
All right, niggas butting that bit up now. What the hell he was doing at that mark if he was just so good? See how every time somebody died, they try to make it look like this nigga just seems so perfect.
Precious soul.
Everything we've learned is that he was an upstanding citizen of the community, and everything we've learned is positive about him, no negatives.
No arrests have been made in this case yet, but Nethkin did tell me police have identified some suspects. In the newsroom tonight, Nick Perlin, WBRZ News 2.
Very sad situation. I want to give my prayers and a condolences to his family, you know what I'm saying? Now, Makai, he was cousins with the Fives, you hear me? And the Fives took it kind of hard. This was started a whole war through Ascension Parish, man. And you already know how these young niggas is, man. Spin cycle.
Shit, so you know them boys had to get in the studio. Man, they dropped that hot shit, man. They got it fucked up. Yeah, express them feelings.
What Juice WRLD got to do with this? Man, shout out to 4Baby J. He was a supporter of mine. He was in my Discord and I never knew, and they came in the Discord and said they added him. One of the niggas in there added this nigga and asked, "Did you really die, gang?" So long live him, bro.
Tweaking for a drop. When I get it, I'ma blitz and shoot to switch it till it stop. Took that boy sit with my head, Drake gon' knock him out his sock. Wasn't for Cole playing dead, he would've left without a top. And I'm still up out my mind. Call him X-Ball King, bitch, I get active. I'll bust your fucking top. Don't come out bucking with your run, cause bro gon' jack you out your glove. I like from winching with a bullet. Hear that, you know you're done. I heard they looking for the king, bitch, I be posted in that fire. Exotic glizzies in his house, though, bitch, you better not try to hide. And it's against the party, don't commit if you ain't banging fire. Go ask my teacher, I'll bet your pussy ass right with my eye, yeah. That lip is king been out in my, he tryna pull.
Yeah, nigga, W is cool. Yeah. Who won't fuck with something? Come around this way.
So I must need to go right to WSQ Kobe.
Yeah.
But anyways, young niggas vibe.
Ain't no copping out in the beat.
Yeah, so down the line, it was just nothing but senseless violence. People getting picked off left and right. Man, police couldn't stop these young niggas, man. The National Guards can't even stop this shit. If they come down here, I'm telling you it's gonna be up. But anyways, yeah, though. So the 2023 to 2024, oh, it was just up with the uppity. But November 2024, it was up.
So at the Bayou Classic, you heard me? Now let me give y'all a run about the Bayou Classic. Now the Bayou Classic is when Southern play Grambling, and everybody from Louisiana be at that bitch. I'm talking about everybody. But guess what? New Orleans niggas don't crash. Now they don't crash, but niggas who from them little cities and them towns like Baton Rouge and shit like that, we go out there and we find our ops. But anyways, yeah. So one of the 5 outstanding members, you heard me? They call another outstanding member of WSQ group, you heard me? And
this is breaking news.
Good evening, I'm Jacob Bradford. Tonight we start with breaking news. 5 people were shot with 2 people dying in 4 separate shootings. In New Orleans, these 2 are dead and 1 is injured. And downtown on Canal Street, 2 are injured after 2 unrelated shootings there. Detectives say they were called to the Marriott Hotel on Canal. Sources say that one of the men stumbled into the lobby with a gunshot wound just before 7:30. He was rushed to the hospital, and at this time, we do not know his condition. Then about an hour and a half later, police say another person was shot several blocks away on Canal.
All right, let's get to this gutter shit. All right, so boom, you see this nigga right here? This 5 Baby King, you hear me? Now, 5 Baby King, he an outstanding member. Now, look, he allegedly put that iron
on WSQ Kobe, you hear me? But he left them paralyzed, well, temporarily paralyzed. You know, he had shook back, you know.
So while 5 Baby King was locked up, his outstanding members, them 5s, they was just slinging iron at anybody. They was just putting a belt on niggas' ass. Niggas on the highway getting hit with that bitch, man, everywhere. But that's when 5
on the highway game. Alright, these niggas is wildin'. At the Bayou Classic on the highway, these niggas don't give a fuck. This shit getting wicked.
Baby King came home,
he started back rapping. Now this will here really turned him up, you hear me? Because the whole Parish know that he put that iron on Kobe. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. From Baton Rouge to Ascension Parish, oh, it was on fire. It was retarded, man. Yeah, so down the line, they had caught the dudes who allegedly had to do something with Makai, you hear me? And they was out WSQ. Check the news video clip out.
Gonzalez, and police are asking for the public's help with locating him. What started as a social media feud ended in a tragedy after 17-year-old Mecky Darville was shot to death at a gas station in Gonzales on November 11th.
It's tragic circumstances relative to this. If everything that we've learned is actually true, and that he was trying to, de-escalate the situation between the 2 groups, and then he got fired upon.
Now, Gonzales police have named a suspect, Jamal Holloway, who may have been involved in Darville's murder. He's currently on the run, and police say the public's help is needed to find him. He's known to frequent the Bishop Woods area of Gonzales.
I ain't gonna lie. I bet you that had Buddha in so good.
Which took his life, and not only his life that he currently has, but the life he has in the future.
While police are focused on finding the person who pulled the trigger, the community is focused on remembering the high school senior as a remarkable student and citizen. One of Darville's former teachers at Santa Ma High School posted a snippet of a self-assessment profile he did last spring, saying what he values most is growth, success.
So fast forward in 2025, on July 4th, is when shit get real slimy, yeah. So one of the outstanding members of 73 SMIG gang, they was thugging with some 5 members, you hear me? And they got into it over a little raw situation, and then
A man is dead after a fight led to a deadly shooting last night over in Ascension Parish. In fact, deputies say that they responded around 10 to the shooting scene at a home on Dave Miller Road. When deputies arrived, they found an 18-year-old Justin Scott with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to a hospital where then he later died. Detectives say Scott and a teenager got into an argument before then exchanging gunfire. That teen is being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. We're also told that he'll be charged with second-degree murder, illegal use of weapons, and juvenile in possession of a handgun.
Sending my condolences to the family, yeah. But look, check me out, though. So, boom.
Why the nigga that's making this video sound like he one of the niggas? Gotta be careful.
Word through the street is
they was really at a dice game for real, you hear me? And you know how them dice games is, you know what I'm saying? And they had a couple niggas from there, right?
Nigga back there ripping a nigga new asshole back there. Nigga get the 10 off into a nigga ass.
And you know how them dice games is, you know what I'm saying? And they had a couple niggas from their rag too. So basically everybody was there. And they got locked up for it. Check the news video clip out, man. It's a crazy.
What the The fuck happened to Blood? Why he looking like that?
Everybody was there. And they got locked up for it. Check the news video clip out, man. It's a crazy backdoor situation. But hey, it get better than this.
2 arrested after deadly 4th of July shooting. Jaden Sterling and Jemiah Brown.
After this news video clip, I want y'all to walk with me through this jungle. Cause boy, what I'm about to tell y'all is real slimy. Like real talk, man.
Deputies arrested 2 people in connection to a deadly shooting that happened on 4th of July. Investigators say Jaden Sterling allegedly got into a fight and started shooting on Dave Miller Road there in Geismar. The shooting killed an 18-year-old. Investigators accused Jemiah Brown of being the getaway driver. Sterling was also injured. He was arrested for murder after being discharged from the hospital. Brown faces a principal to murder charge.
Yeah, so when J5 died, oh man, his brother, he got in that car and started a whole war. Can't trust nobody, huh? Spin cycle.
Yellow tape, white chalk. Yellow tape, white chalk.
Yeah, so during the spin cycle, you hear me? Man, this situation get crazy, you hear me? Because one of the 5s got into it with another 5 out the group, you hear me? Over something in there.
Deputies continue to look into a deadly shooting in Darrow. Say authorities discovered an 18-year-old with gunshot wounds in a home on Brown Extension Road. The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office did not release the victim's name or details about what led up to the gunfire. They asked that if you can help.
Yeah, now this right here kind of took a little turn because like niggas around these circles like, man, you supposed to be partners and all that. Man, nah, man. Shit was getting real life sticky, you hear me? Niggas paranoid around this bitch. Niggas watching their back around this bitch. They ain't know who to trust. Making a pair. Niggas started slinging out at each other. Yeah, it was hectic on them. Crazy situation. Check the news video clip out.
Is dead. Another is facing second.
I got one question. How the nigga that's making these videos know all this? Like, brother, they're gonna catch you. I don't know if you think cause you ain't showing your face, you not finna get caught. You gonna get caught, gang.
Degree murder charges in Ascension Parish.
It's got a lot of folks out there worried about the kids in their communities, trying to catch them early. Our Riley Kramer tonight with that.
On Thursday, Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office arrested a 17-year-old, Peyton Jackson, for the murder of 18-year-old Tyjon Comrie.
They haven't lived life yet. They haven't lived life, and it's no win. They haven't lived.
17-year-old Peyton Jackson for the murder of 18-year-old Tyjon Comrie.
They haven't lived life yet. They haven't lived life, and it's no win. Both families lose. The one who have to bury their child, they lose, they suffer. And the one who is, you know, I hate to say it, but unfortunately, gone to prison. You know, we don't know, but that's not a future.
Eldridge Romaine LeBlanc is the founder of LEAD, which stands for Love, Educate, Advocate, and Dream. His group is actively trying to help at-risk kids and even adults who need guidance. He says criminals are getting younger, and we aren't stopping it fast enough.
Gonzales is a nice place, beautiful town, but you could see that it was coming. You could see what was transpiring years ago. And now people see the urgency that we need.
I blame YB. YB got them youngins running wild.
To put programs here that are helping kids and helping adults.
Donovan Jackson with the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office says in this recent shooting on Brown Extension Road, the victim and the suspect knew each other and actually appeared to be friends. It's not clear what exactly led to the shooting.
Oh, so he killed the nigga. Hey.
And I don't know if they need to find some better resources and anger management or learning how to handle conflict resolutions. But something's got to be done.
They need to find their fucking dads. Most of these niggas' daddy don't be in the house with them. And if they is, they act like they ain't see that shit that they got going on because a real dad gonna peep that out like, nigga, you up to no good, I could tell.
Our kids, we're losing our kids on both sides, whether we're losing them to jail or whether we're losing them to death. And nobody wins in this situation.
LeBlanc and his organization have been meeting on a regular basis to try to attack the problem head on. He says they need support from officials and the community.
So even if we can't save everybody, you know, the word tell us he left the 99 to go after the one. So if we can reach just one, we doing our job.
Very well put there. So as a result of this,
Man, them niggas don't give a fuck. They talk all that shit on camera, get around them little young niggas and be trying to act like they crazy too.
shooting, there is a meeting happening right now. They've gathered at the Gonzales Mike.
If you won't stop these young niggas, change the music up. Y'all can make a nigga who talk about God and just stocks, bonds, and all that. Y'all can blow them niggas up. Y'all can make them famous.
Anderson.
Very sad situation, you hear me? Like I tell my young niggas all the time, you don't got no friends. You can't trust these females, you hear me, nowadays.
I was just finna say that. It be these hoes who be really enhancing this lifestyle. When we fuck with the gun on the bed. We fuck with the gun on the dresser. Yeah, I need me a trap nigga. I like trap. All them hoes be pushing this shit. Them hoes be pushing that shit. That's who fucking this shit up.
But hey, man, we finna wrap it up, you hear me? And look, right now, as we speaking right now, man, it's up with them dudes right now, man. It's up. The whole city is on a spin cycle, you hear? Like I say, they got smoke with their reg, man. And they on fire right now as we speak, man. But say, I'm about to head out this bitch, you hear me?
The city kind of fucked up right now. I know, Pops. Yeah.